What's up, guys? This is the East Coast Money Team coming back out, y'all, with another video. We're about to go rip around at Paradise MX. If y'all are there, make sure to look for us. But if y'all like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. And if y'all been there before, then drop a comment.
Yeah, so we're on our way back up to Paradise MX. The boys are stoked. Headed to get this trailer real quick. Listen, this week was an awesome week. I got to watch the Minios down there at Gatorback all week. I watched those jokers all week long. Got to see some people I knew. Thought that was pretty neat. And listen, a lot of the tracks were closed during the holiday, obviously, because most of them only open up on the weekends. But we ended up finding a place to just go rip around, just to practice some turns, get some speed, that sort of thing. That was a good time. But old Isaac out here, he ended up on his YZ85. Finally got a little bit of guts, opened that thing up, and next thing you know, we're through a rod bearing and a piston and all kind of stuff. I don't know, it's at the mechanic right now, but look, that's what happens when you finally decide to roll. These things are gonna break. You got to get them fixed. But we weren't expecting that. So today you're gonna be back on the old KX, the Kawasaki 65, but that's okay because we're getting the 85 fixed. Man, the mechanic that's doing the work to it does a really good job, but it's still a pretty penny either way you look at it. But hey, that bike's a 2005.
Yeah, it's gonna break sometimes.
Yeah, it's a 2005, but to be a 2005, that bike is in really good shape, mechanically, other than the fact the engine just got jacked up. But yeah, we're gonna be doing it to it. I'm getting excited for the Supercross season.
I am.
I mean,
too.
what do we have, like a month or something left?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait. Get to watch.
Stoked.
Look, I understand they have these the things where they're racing overseas, but it's just not the same.
Yeah.
To me, like, I haven't really got into that much. I like watching the Supercross right here in the good old USA. I'm ready to watch Hayden out on that 450.
Yeah, that's.
I'm ready to see Eli on that KTM.
On the KTM.
Oh man.
Chase Sexton on the Kawasaki. I'm ready.
Chase went to a Kawasaki?
Yeah.
Oh
sure
God, I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, sure did.
That's cool. But yeah, y'all, so we're about to be out there. Listen, if you could just like and subscribe, give us a follow or something. Look, the East Coast practice champions, and we're on the way to practice for the big practice, you know what I mean? So we'll holler at y'all. Yeah, so man, a little bit about us. The what's the name of our team?
The East Coast Money Team.
That's right. Listen, that came a long time ago. Back in, I think, 2003-ish. Whenever Xbox Live started getting big, I know I was in the military, and we'd play games. Of course, these little fellas here, they weren't even alive yet. They weren't even thought about. But me and my nephews, we used to play the game together. We ended up coming up with a gamer tag, ECMT, and we called it the East Coast Money Team. And it's just really always stuck. And now here I am with a trailer full of racing dirt bikes, and we're the East Coast Money Team. You know, we call ourselves the East Coast Practice Champions. Why is that, Isaac?
Because we haven't really gotten to our first race set, and we always hang around the tracks and all of that stuff.
Yeah. So we haven't fully committed to the race yet. We just call ourselves the East Coast Practice Champions. We're always practicing for the practice, if you know what I mean. But yeah, a little bit of a bummer today because that YZ85 went down on us, and that's fine. He's still got the KX 65 as a backup. He just trying to get used to that YZ. We were actually going to go try a race today in Pineville, South Carolina. I think it's the last one of the season for them, and we just decided, you know what? We're gonna go out to Paradise and just have a good time, you know what I mean? But yeah, old Cameron back there, he's on that KTM 65, which gotta be one of my favorite bikes. I'm a KTM guy myself. I don't know why. Don't ask me the question. I like being a little different, you know, and everybody's about those YZs and KXs, and I don't know. I've always been a fan of the orange and the KTM orange crew. But yeah, Cameron got his first taste of really riding in the power band the other day, didn't you, Cam?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was sick. He was out there ripping around and you know, trying to get comfortable on it. We haven't really hit a track that Well, I mean, North Florida has a good beginner track that doesn't have but a couple of small little jumps. They're not even jumps, really, in my opinion. But it's great if you haven't been to North Florida and you got a little kid getting into it. North Florida has an awesome beginner track because it's large. It's got a lot of turns, a little bit of sand, little sand in there. This is where Isaac really got comfortable riding the bike, and same with nephew Brody back there. But yeah, so Brody, he's got a KX65, 2025 model KX65, and hey, those graphics on your bike, Brody.
They're sweet.
Yeah, Primal Graphics, Bluffton, South Carolina. The graphics he got on his bike, he actually got those graphics just prior to the graphics coming out on MX versus ATV.
Yep.
Which was like really legit.
East Coast money.
Yes, sir. Listen, we don't discriminate. Listen, if you see us coming down the interstate, we're headed to an MX track, and you recognize us from these videos, look, pop a comment on one of them, blow the horn, do something. But more than not, listen, if you're on the East Coast and you want to be a part of the East Coast Money Team, all you got to do is ask. We'll send you one of these bad boys. Show it to them. Oh yeah, the East Coast Money Team. You wouldn't believe how we came up with that. But AI in the background, yeah, we said, look, AI, give us a kid on a dirt bike with a helmet holding the trophy and a dollar sign. And AI was like, hold on, we'll get right back to you. Yeah, so that's what we did, and now the brand's kind of stuck with us. Look, it's on our dirt bikes, it's on our trailer, it's on my truck, it's everywhere. But look, if you want one of those jokers, all you got to do is ask. We'll make sure you get one.
We'll give them out to you anywhere. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
Just on this interstate, we can toss it to you. It doesn't matter.
Cam.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about riding with the East Coast Money Team?
My favorite thing is that I'm in like a group. I'm not alone.
That's right.
I got people with me that if I crash, then they would come up and just help me.
Oh, let's we talk about crashing. That little joker, he learned a little valuable lesson the other day, didn't you, Cam? Yeah. They were ripping. I'm talking riding fast just on a little turn track, and his brother, that's when the 85 went down. And I could tell because I heard it start
Bogging.
It started
bogging down, and I kind of came to a complete stop, and Cameron came like flying.
Yeah, Cameron just come out of nowhere. I heard him scream, and he tried to turn and went right into the back of him. He hit the ground. He was man down for at least 5 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, we tried to crank that YZ back up. I could hear everything in the inside of it rattling around. But yeah, so Cam's right though. The cool thing about the motocross sport, especially in the amateur world, is I've yet to go anywhere, I think y'all would agree, that there are people there that are willing to help you.
Yeah.
No matter what the situation. There's been a time where I ran out of fuel and somebody was like, grab the can, you know. I mean, of course, lessons learned. When I started out, you know, I didn't think about how much fuel I would need, or, you know, chains, or, you know, all this extra stuff. I'm learning myself. But the cool thing about it is it's very family oriented. Yeah. And that's what we enjoy the most about, you know, going out to the track. And we was grateful we were able to get little Brody back there riding. He now he has picked it up like you wouldn't believe. That joker has gotten out on the track, and if he keeps putting his effort forward, he's gonna be something to be reckoned with. He's gonna be looking at Loretta Lynn's here soon. Yeah. I can tell you that. What do you think, Brody?
I just like my bike really good. It fits me very good, and that little joker can fly.
Yeah.
I'm talking that thing can fly.
If you put wings on it, he would definitely be flying. You know, but yeah, we're just doing it to it. But look, we're about to be out at that track, and you know, we about to get those videos rolling. And you know, if there's any questions or anything, just leave a question down at the bottom in the comments. We'll respond to you.
Yeah, we're sorry about not posting until a while. We just have stuff to do.
Yeah. Well, so they've been grounded. Schools happen. You know. Hey, we don't put anything, you know, we don't put anything before our schoolwork and God, that's for sure. And man, I'll tell you, I I wish that I could find more places that would race on Saturdays. And I know that a lot of these tracks, they do have morning services and things like that. But you know, to me, it's just not the same as being in the house, you know. So we made the stance that, you know, we're going to go to church on Sundays, and Saturdays are for racing dirt bikes and college football. You know, if I could find a track that really would race on Saturdays versus Sundays, we'd probably be in it a little bit more than we are. But there are things that are a little bit more important to us than just the ride. And I know I asked a question on a social media site not long ago about places that raced on Saturdays versus Sundays. And some of the response, well, overwhelmingly the responses were awesome. Had a lot of people reach out to me, but one in particular, man, he was like, you're going to cost your kids, you know, sponsorships and blah, 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 blah. Listen, he's talking to the wrong guy. I don't care about sponsorships. If these kids one day they get good enough to where that happens, I think that's great, but it's going to happen because I think God allowed it to happen. You know what I mean? And I don't want to trade, you know, a sponsorship for salvation, if that makes sense. So anyway, they were talking to the wrong guy, and it's taken a lot for me to get here to talk like that, but there's nothing more important than that. That doesn't mean that we're not going to make some Sundays. Of course we probably will, but for the most part, that's where we're going to be at. That's what we're going to be doing. Right?
Yep. All right, so we just made it out here to Paradise MX. The tracks looks great. They're nice and packed down. There's not many people out here. There's probably a couple kids, not many people. And just right, there's only one kid that's on the kids track, and that's it. And he's on an electrical one. As I'm about to show you, yeah, the jumps, it's kind of like a sandish. They did good with this. It's kind of choppy. And all that. But I have a question for y'all. Did y'all watch the Minios? If y'all know what that is, it's like the biggest national race in AMA. Here, it's like one of the biggest ones. Me, my dad, and Cameron watched it. It's called the Minios. And yeah, and today it's very cold out. Freezing temperature. It's like it's like 50 and below, I think my mom said. I'm pretty sure. Maybe like 40 degrees or something. But ooh, I'm getting frostbite. Yeah, but like as you can see, there's like a little bit of dance. I'm gonna try to ride that corner, but I want to show y'all the tabletop. I've been working on it. But it's very packed down. It's perfect for today. But yeah, we're gonna do great today. And so the track looks perfectly good. But right now I have to go help my dad unload the trailer and all that, and I need to get changed into my pants because that's all I'm wearing is my pants and then my hoodie. But yeah, we will put you on one of our helmets when we get all the bikes out, and peace.
All right, we got these bad boys fired up this morning. Track conditions looking good out there. Yes, sir. Well, it's about to be a beautiful ride, folks. Got these little fellas getting ready. It's a little bit cold out here in Fairfax right now, South Carolina. A lot colder than it normally is. They got my trailer destroyed right now. We got to get this right. You about ready?
Yep.
Right on. Did you already go check out the track?
Yeah.
All right.
I need my helmet and my boots.
Right on. Well, your helmet is... Which one are you wearing?
This one.
Okay.
And then my boots.
He is killing it today. Bro, you're clearing the jumps that you haven't cleared yet.
Yeah, like the little jump and then a turn.
Dude, you're doing it to it, man. Even the tabletop, you're coming this close. Isaac, you finally got up a little bit of heart to get out there and make that jump, man. How does it feel?
Good. In my brain, I was like, just send it, and then finally I just send it.
You did it, man. That's all it takes sometimes is just getting a little bit of courage. Look, you know you're gonna crash out here at some point. That's not an option, right? We know that we're gonna crash, but we have to look past that. We gotta be willing to crash if we're gonna get any better. Yeah. Right?
In my brain, I was just imagining me just flying, and I was like, okay, if that brain can do it, I can do it.
That's right.
If this channel gets 200 subs, then I'll try to clear the whole entire tabletop.
There you go. Y'all heard him. If we can get 200 subscribers, he's gonna clear the tabletop for y'all.
If we can get 500 subs, I'll go over there and clear the big step up.
Come on. All right, guys. Come around. Look at this guy right here. What are you doing? Huh?
I don't know.
You wore out, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, you's out there slaying it, man. We're taking a quick break, right?
Yeah.
All right, Cam. Hey, how you feeling?
Good.
Can you believe how you was clearing that thing?
Yeah.
That was awesome, bro. I'm about to go get me some water. Look at that big old jug of water. You got to bring it with us. Yep. All right, take you a quick nap, dude, and we'll go out there and rip just a little bit more when you're ready.
So, I'm about to hit the track again. I had a really good time doing it. I finally cleared one of the jumps that I was afraid of for a very long time, which was a jump right by two hills over there. But, yeah, and I'm getting really close to clearing the tabletop. And that's the main thing I'm trying to clear. But, yeah.
You're getting close to clearing the tabletop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to give it just probably 4 or 5 more miles an hour. You're going to be completely over it.
And one thing I need to complete is like changing gears on a turn. Like sometimes I'd be in 3rd gear and I would forget to change gears and I would go super slow. And that's about all I need to do. And also I need to start getting better at following ruts. Like mid-ruts.
Alright guys, just finished up my day. Cameron still got a little bit of life in him of riding. At the last minute I crashed. That was my only crash today. That's a good thing. But I'm gonna video some of Cameron, because Cameron's this close to jumping this 20-foot tabletop. So yeah, there Cameron is. Let's go! Faster! But today was a great day of riding for me, at least. I got over some fears and all that. But Cameron's fixing to get over one of his fears. But surprisingly, I haven't used my brake at all today, so that's a really good thing. Cameron jumps a double.
Catch it right here. Yeah, right?
Because like he won't sleep the rest of the night.
Watch him. He's really throttling down a little bit. He's doing good. So good.
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Yep.
Nice.
It comes around.
Yes, sir. I love it. Good job, damn.
So close. Alright, so we just got done riding dirt bikes today. It was a great day. We had a great time. We jumped the big double, which was really fun.
Oh yeah,
it was
I got it on camera.
Amazing. It was an amazing feeling to be able to ride like that.